Well, he's gone and done it. Guys, Deluded Laguna, he's gone and done it. Oxlade Chamberlain, wait a sec. Get my juice, guys. Oxlade Chamberlain completes his move to Liverpool for 35/40 mil. We'll never know exactly. Probably a lot of performance-related stuff. 5-year deal. Probably an option of a 6. 24 years of age, going into the next chapter of his life/football career, where he needs to nail down the starting position, a place in the starting lineup. Like several other players, really think about what he wants to be now. Do you want to be that centre mid, which is clear he wants to do? Are you going to be pushed into a career at fullback, which I don't think is going to happen? Is it a winger thing, which you've constantly seen him at? Now he's left to join Liverpool. Greater chances of playing centre mid. You'd like to think. I personally can't understand why I couldn't play centre mid here. I would think you guys that watch me, I've been banging on for the last season and a half or so. Whenever I started this, about playing him there, especially if we're not going to sign centre mids, because he's aggressive out of possession. He can't be any worse than what we've had. He now leaves with, I think he made 199, 198 appearances, just short of 220 goals for his 6 years, 3 FA Cups. And he leaves with on the basis of that he has achieved stuff, but on another basis, a lot of unfulfilled potential, a lot of hampered with injuries. It just hasn't entirely gone to plan. We've made a profit. He's become an England international at 18 plus. Yeah, man, he hasn't reached his full potential, but he has been good. If it was up to me, I would have kept him, and I probably, if I was in Wenger's spots, this wouldn't happen because I would have played the man in midfield. He rejected more money with us to go to Liverpool. You can't hate him for that. If he really believes he can play centre mid and has more chance of winning stuff there or whatever he thinks, he has to go there. Personally, I believe he'll thrive there a bit more. He can play patient football. He's an excellent footballer with excellent technical abilities. But Liverpool play way of football isn't as patient and as slow as ours. He's got the characteristics to play less. I don't want to say less intelligent, but let's just say less intelligent because it's more direct, it's more end to end, it's more box to box. He's straight up there. Ox will fit in with the high press. The only problem now is he's gone from Arsenal where we've had to manage him, and he's probably still got a lot of problems. High press you've seen in certain months at Liverpool, players start to fall off, players start to pick up injuries. With Ox's record minus last year, you've got to factor in that concern. But I can't personally be angry at him. Is he a waste man? Yes. Did he lie? Yes. But if he wants to play centre mid, if he doesn't believe in this side, if he doesn't want to be here, like I've said in many vids, get rid. It's done now. If I was here, I would have loved to have kept him personally. Like I wish it was Ramsey that people were trying to buy. I mean, yeah, man. Imagine getting 40 mil for Ramsey. That would have been robbery. But there's nothing we can do. He goes on to his new chapter. He's joining an exciting side in Liverpool. Klopp. Inspiring many. There's Mane, there's Firmino, there's Coutinho if he stays. There's all these sort of players. He looked up to Gerrard, so I think Gerrard's the under-18s coach. He can get in his ear and learn certain things. So I can't begrudge him. 1 minute he says he's an Arsenal fan, now you're seeing things that he was a Liverpool fan when he grew up. So who knows exactly where he was, but these things happen in football. I mean, it suck that we stayed with him with these injuries and things like that. And when he had his first season of some real promise of recent years or of note, he's left us. But who is to blame? That's us. That's us. Because how many times have we did this? Not even just Ox. We persevere with players. And to a degree, I like it. Because we've seen some players thrive because of that. Koscielny. But we've seen some players play poorly and let us down. And you've seen some players jump the ship now. Like, that is our fault. We should be more heartless. Not, again, this play crash mentality. Oh, we'll stay with you. Said, you got a little injury? Okay, let's work with it. Let's work with it. And now, look. Once they get a bit of a clean run, they're gone. They're gone with no loyalty. Like, Wenger's stuck with this guy. He's stuck with him. Again, I'm angry at Ox, but I'm not angry at Ox because if you want to win stuff and do certain things, I can't hold you. What I will say to Wenger is, like, this is another example of being slapped in your face. Numerous times people said to sell this guy, his decision-making is poor, he's this, he's that, he doesn't score enough, he's never fit, blah, blah, blah. You stayed with him. You gave him this. You were even confident to say he won't leave and he'll be part of an exciting future and all that nonsense. And now he's gone. He put in that performance on Sunday. Like, he weren't as poor. He was no worse than the other lads. But if you guys clearly knew it's his last game, especially someone that's protected, Wenger's protected you and things like that, he couldn't give a crap. That was a lifeless performance. Wenger, you won't learn, but you need to learn from your mistakes in this. I mean, it's too late for you to learn, but surely that should teach you. These players don't give a crap. Put yourself first. This is why I always say the things need to start at the head. You can say Wenger out, I can say Wenger out, you can say Wenger out, you can say move him upstairs, left, right, and the third. But is it going to change when a new manager comes in? The new manager might have some instant success, but then you're going to see this puppet nonsense. You need to strike the sheriff. I mean, the shepherd. Well, you can call him a sheriff if you want, but the shepherd. Because, yeah, man, Look at Abramovich. Imagine if Abramovich managed us. I mean, owned us. Wenger might still be able to do all of this nice, pretty football, all of the typical nonsense Wenger likes to go on with. But I'm telling you, he wouldn't have been so kind to Giroud, and it's not in a personal attack at Giroud. You guys know we persisted with Giroud as our lone striker. He would have signed the centre-half and not persisted with Gab and these players like that. Full-backs. We would have improved defensively. We would have won a league or something. You would have had a sustained title challenge, because what is Roman going to do? Almost lost my trail of thought. He's going to put more pressure to achieve on the sporting front. So now Wenger is going to have to say, okay, well, I can't afford to have favoured sons and force Ramsey and Walcott and all of these players into the side, because I'm going to lose my job. Like, you get it. But that's not the case here. So as long as he gets to milk it, I mean, as long as he gets to do his thing, and there is more to the story, clearly on both sides. There's more to the story. I think Wenger's not telling us a lot, and I think Wenger is being hung out to dry. But at the same time, he has to like what he has. He's got a nice little 8 mil a year job. No real pressure to thrive on the sporting front. A new owner would be the worst thing to happen to Wenger, because then he'd actually have to buck up his ideas again and not be so narcissistic to the fans. I love Wenger. I love Wenger more than everybody, all these Wenger in fans, if there are any in. But there comes a time where nonsense has to stop. Like, I love my club more. Like, I'm all for moving Wenger upstairs and things like that, because our board is incompetent. He has got some skills and he does love the club in some warped and his own very way. But we need new ideas. We need new inspiration. We do clearly need players. For me, these players know they can get away with stuff. Think about if you go and manage the side now. Disregard the fact that you're a nobody. Just say you went in to manage the side now, yeah? These players, they might not buy into you at first, but they're going to have to react, because you're not going to be with Giroud and Theo again, not to dig them out, but these are the names. I'm not going to persist with Giroud. I'm not as emotionally attached to him. I don't frankly care. Let me go and sign the big dogs. Theo, you want to leave? Go, do what you want to do. Ramsey, you can't keep doing this nonsense in midfield or you're getting dropped. He's too emotionally attached. And when you're there so long and ingrained in something so long, they're not going to take you seriously. It's either sign these players, get rid of these players, and sign new players that are going to play for you. Because I look at it like this. If I was a player, of course, me, myself, I would bust my ass for Wenger because I love the guy. I would bust my ass for Wenger as a manager, as a player. Similar to, I'm sure some of you would, and Vieira and all of these guys. And that's great. But imagine I've had coaches where I haven't necessarily liked them. Like, I really did not like them. Like at Wolf and Mabby, I really didn't like my coach. We had a lot of problems in and out of the side, playing out of position, things like that. I didn't try as hard as I could. If a midfielder was, even if he was playing me on the flanks, I'm a fullback, I'm not a winger. If someone was running past me, I let him run. Training, I'm not going to try as hard. These are the sort of things I was doing. Again, and now if I relate them to the professional game, these things happen. Like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. That's all I got to say, to be honest with you. I just thought, let me get some thoughts off my chest. But guys, Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe, follow on my socials, DGooner04 on Twitter. And yeah, man, get on my socials and follow me on everything, man. In fact, now it's Deluded Gooner 04, DGooner on Snapchat. See, I'm always forgetting my stuff. I'm really bad with them social stuff. But yeah, man, I'm out. I'm waffling.